Hello YouTube family, Greg D here with TGN, and we're back for another DCUO video. And today, just to kind of go with the theme here, wanted to show you guys an electric healer loadout that I am using, because I want to kind of use these side characters that I've been playing with, especially like the sorcery and the electric one here, especially with the event version stuff. I do want to use these characters for healing because, as most of you guys know, that healing is my favorite alternate role. So I kind of want to focus on that. Maybe at some point I should probably... I do have a low-level water character that maybe I should make a water healer, and I was thinking maybe at some point I maybe do a playthrough of a nature character, because that's the other healing power. So if you would like to see something like that, by all means let me know. Before we get into it though, if you guys could give me a subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, goes a long way, would really appreciate it, and really helps to grow the channel and to help us grow this channel and the brand as far as we can. And thank you guys so much for helping me do so at that point. So much like the sorcery video here, all you want to do as far as your generator mods, your augments, your artifacts, is you want to have things that are going to focus on restoration. That is your main healing stat, your health, and your power. So obviously the health to keep yourself alive, obviously the restoration so that you can be a more effective and stronger healer yourself, and the power so that you have, you know, in instances where you don't have a controller, you can actually have the power to keep everyone alive, because that is your main focus as a healer. We're not talking about, you know, being a hybrid. We're talking about full-on healer. Your main objective is to keep everybody alive, keep everybody healed. You're not going to be worrying about damage at all. You want to make sure that you keep everyone alive. Duh. So with everything, as far as your white mods are concerned, now some of these, like we've mentioned before, will be power specific. So whether you're electric, whether you're sorcery, whether you're rage, some of these things will be like the leg socket, for example. What's the other one? The head socket could be ones that will be power specific to whatever power you're playing with at that time. But in the case of being a healer, you want to make sure that your stats as far as generator mods, white mods, augments, everything like that is going to be focused on restoration, health. One of the good artifacts that I have found, for at least in my own personal opinion, obviously this is a side character, I haven't been playing it very well, but this seems to be a really good one here for a restoration stat. So the Star Heart Fragment is one that, you know, is pretty common in the game. So it's not one of the newer ones, but something that you could obviously take a look at. Now, I'm not saying by any means that this is the greatest healer electric healer loadout that you'll see, but this is what I'm using. This is what has worked for me. So if you like it, that's fine. If you don't like it, that's okay too. I totally understand, because I'm not, you know, the greatest DCUO player in the world, but I do enjoy making these videos. And now it's probably time for me to shut up and show you more of the stuff. So as far as your stat points here, so ignore the fact that I have this set up for a DPS character, because I do DPS with this character as well, but you want to do superpower, because you're not going to be focusing on any weapon attacks here. You're not going to be focusing on DPS at all, like I've said. So superpowered. Then all of your stats are going to be critical healing chance, critical healing magnitude. So obviously when you do hit crits as far as healing, there's going to be stronger, so you'll be able to heal better. I should say you'll have higher crit numbers, so you'll be able to heal more effectively and more often get those bigger numbers to keep everybody alive. And then as far as just staying totally healer, you want to make sure that everything else as far as your other stat points go into restoration. Now obviously you would want to have 1 point in your weapon, so whatever that is, you will have a point there, so you don't have to waste one there unless you want to change your weapon, honestly. And then obviously you want to make sure that you have one here. Now if you do DPS with this character as well, you can throw one into Neo Venom Boost like I've done there, but that's up to you. So as far as the loadout itself is concerned, what we are using here from left to right, we're using Galvanize. Create a wave of electrical energy to heal yourself and allies with range over time. So this is a heal over time. Those are great, so you don't have to constantly focus on things at... It's kind of like a passive heal, essentially, is what that is. Biocapacitor, instantly restore health to you, and so this power, you're basically going to be able to heal everybody in your group, whether you're an alert, a raid, a duo. Using this power will give everybody health if they need it. Priority heal. As with sorcery, I do like to have a priority heal in there. Basically, the priority heals are able to give you health and the person that is the lowest health with you at one particular time. So this focuses on like you if you're really close to dying, and the person, let's say the tank is almost dead, this will give them health too. Now, much like the sorcery healing loadout, I do have one power in here for damage in case you're able to keep everybody alive, or maybe it's an easier alert, easier raid, and you want to help out, you are able to. Do the same thing with the sorcery loadout. We have Recover, is a group heal. Once again, use a jolt of... So basically all of these, minus the priority heal, are ones that are going to be healing, powers are going to be healing more than one member of your group. So basically, you're not just healing yourself and one other person like the priority heal. All these are group heals. So as you saw with the biocapacitor, you're healing 7 people. With this one, you're healing 3 people. And the next power kind of falls into that as well, where this is a shield power. Flux is a shield power, so this is you and 3 other people. So once again, if you're an alert, everyone's getting the shield. If you're in alert, everyone's getting healed with these powers. Obviously, the 3 players that are hurting the most will get the bubble, will get the heals. So this is definitely a great loadout for someone who does play alerts a lot, who does play raids a lot, and are able to be more of a, what do I want to call this here? Be a more asset, I guess, to the team. So you are healing more than just one person. And then, like I said, in the case of you're in a really tough one, you do have this priority heal as well. So, there's really nothing to it as far as healing. Like I said, with the sorcery loadout, you're basically just going through and making sure that you got the thing. So what I probably would do is go left or right. So I would set up my healing over time at first. Like I said, that's the passive one. That's going to be the one that's just going to constantly tick as the power is running. And then just go from left to right. So... And then this way too, let's just show you how they run here. So there you go. That's going to be your heal over time. And then you're just literally going to go through. There is your 1 damage move. And then you have your little bubble there. That'll heal it. So, I mean, that's really all it is to it. Obviously, what I would do is if you need to focus solely on your healing, then don't even worry about doing Arc Light. Arc Lightning is this one. Or, nope, sorry. Arc Lightning is that one. That's your damage move. If you're in a really tough situation, don't even worry about using Arc Lightning. Save your power for actually healing. But what I would do is throw down your heal over time first. Much like sorcery, when you throw down Circle of Protection first, as I like to do, to get that healing over time, I always do the healing over time first. I don't know why. It's just something that I prefer doing. You don't have to necessarily do that, but it's something that I like doing just for my own sanity, I guess. I don't know. But in any case, and it's really interesting too. It's not as the healing powers aren't as flashy as like the DPS powers for electricity, which is kind of cool. It kind of looks like in this case that you're kind of like emanating this kind of electric power, so it's kind of cool in its own special way there. So really that's all there is to it. Just make sure you have your restoration stats up, make sure you have your health stat up, make sure you have your power up, and then do what you can, keep everybody alive. And like I said, if you do want to throw in some damage, you're more than welcome to, because you have some power ability there. So that's all I got for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, guys, we'll see you soon.